Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. A couple of days ago, somebody sent me this logo, and they were more concerned about this white border that is up on top. Somebody watched my video, I don't have that one anymore, and said it looked like the extrude tool. So we're going to try the extrude tool. Let's make that a green, and let's go and grab our extrude tool, which is underneath your shadow flyout. And let's just move it over where you can kind of see that edge. And now what I want to do is go to Object, break the extrude group apart, take our extrude and let's nudge it out of the way. And we can go up to Object and ungroup it. And when we do that, we can make a boundary around it. So we're going to make a boundary. Don't really want those center lines, but we could actually probably take that away. Whoop. It's still connected. So what we can do now, let's try to contour this thing. Go to Effect and Contour. We're going to contour with rounded corners to the outside and see if we get a little, man, that's not enough contour. Let's go 0.3. So that makes it a little bit bigger. Yeah, we've got such square corners, it's not going to work. I really wish I had her font. But what we can do now is go to Object, break the contour apart, try to grab our contour and move it down and see we got rid of some of that inside stuff. We can now, and just remember the whole time I'm nudging and I'm not moving it, we can take a box and make it green with the Smart Fill tool. I've already got it set on this color. And let's nudge it. Well, we can actually move that over. And we need to go to Object, Order, Back a Page. Let me get rid of my box. And let's zoom in here. And let's make this line white and make it thicker than a hairline. Make it white by right-clicking your mouse. Now let's bring the eagles back down. I really want it to be the same color. So what we can do is use the Smart Fill tool, set on that color, and just move them down individually. Whoop. Tell you what, let me get rid of my contour, or let me move that back up, and we'll just delete this. So we'll take that new green, nudge it down, Smart Fill, nudge it down, nudge it down. I'm just hitting the arrow key, and now we can select them all and nudge them. And this is actually white, so we're going to make them white. And that's pretty close. Now there are some things that are off, but we could fix that with the Shape tool and grab it and just kind of grab these nodes and make them kind of disappear. And she might not even want that line. We could try to delete that line, and it would just delete that line. Now you see we've got a little remnants of a line. We can bring that in, bring this down a little bit so that won't show. And you could do that all the way across. Let's just bring this in and go ahead and delete that line. I think we can go ahead and delete that line. We've still got a little bit of remnants there, but you can just bring it because it's white on white. It's not going to show. Few little more things. I mean, this happened because I contoured it. Now I think she's got some of it has some of the lines showing, as you can see. But you don't want that right there. So I would move that to the edge. So you just see it, and it's not going to affect it. We really don't want those E's in there. So we could grab and what you could do is you could select all these and just hit delete. And select all these and hit delete. You can't really delete these, I don't think, because it's going to happen to that. We could cut them, but we might cut the letter. There we go. We got a little remnants left. So this might not be the best way to do it, but it does, I think, does what she wanted to do. I hope hope I still have her email address to send her this idea. But it's pretty close. And I would, if I had a rounder font, this would be round. We could quite possibly take the smoothing tool. If you have X7 or above, make it a little bit bigger, like 10 inches, only because it's so big. And we could smooth out that line. But since the letters are not, they're square letters, it doesn't really matter. So I think it actually looks better with square letters. Anyway, I hope that helped her a little bit, and thank you for watching.